Bronson Pinchot's new role as a mystic mover and shaker, Chantal, will be on the set of Second Sight right after this.
Spencer for Hire, watch out. Boston has a new set of cops on the beat. Bronson Pinchot and John Larroquette. Chantal found them on her patrol on the set of Second Sight.
Hollywood has come to the streets of Boston. Lorimar Films is spending more than a month here shooting scenes for their psychic sleuth comedy called Second Sight. Two of the film stars are currently featured in weekly television series. John Larroquette has won 3 Emmys for his role as the obnoxious Dan Fielding on Night Court, and Bronson Pinchot plays the immigrant Bulky on the hit TV show Perfect Strangers. Second Sight is not the first project Pinchot and veteran director Joel Zwick have worked on together.
Joel has directed me in 50 episodes of Perfect Strangers, and each one's half an hour, so it's the equivalent of 12 feature films. It's part of the reason that Joel is actually working on this project, because when they were trying to decide, when they were going to make this film, and I said, well, who's going to direct? And they said, well, we're looking at different people. And I said, you want to save yourself some time? Why don't you, ask Joel to do it, because then I know there's 2 other guys in it, but, I can at least guarantee that I'll be funny the first day, because when he says I've been funny and we can move on to the next scene, I believe him.
Action! Was funny. Arms.
Bronson makes me laugh. Bronson makes me laugh because he's unpredictable and never sure quite what he's going to do. And fortunately, with these characters, we have the opportunity to sort of tap dance in present time, as it were. We can make up stuff. So he'll put stuff in that will make me laugh during rehearsal. And he's very funny.
What about you, John? Are you easily amused?
I guess I laugh most when I'm caught off guard. Being a comic, it's like being a musician. When you're listening to a band, you have so much knowledge of what they're doing, you can sort of preview in your mind what's going to be coming, so you're not taken by surprise. And most humor, to me, the best humor is when it hits you when you don't expect it to hit you.
Tell me a little bit about Bobby, the psychic you play in Second Sight.
He's a very, very, very powerful, virtuosic psychic. He's not just the kind that reads your palm. He's what they call a power psychic, who's, doesn't even need to hold an object of yours to read, your future, and can, move objects around and dematerialize things and do all that stuff. You just hear that he was this really intelligent, smart, good, caring person, but you only ever see him out of his mind. So he's just a psychic on the blink.
Okay, let's go.
Even in the controlled environment of a movie set, things don't always go as planned.
They had to do a scene where my 2 friends are sitting in the car covered with dust, and they can't see anything, and they think I'm dead, and then I emerge out of the dust and say hi and faint. And the wind changed right before we did it.
Hysterical director. You look like something out of Mad Max.
Yes.
You know this? Was this successful?
Absolutely not, but it was one of the funniest non-successful shots I've ever seen.
Most of it went in my eyes.
It's the best.
What happened?
Somehow the Fuller's Earth, which is blowing to create a smoke screen for all this explosive dust that's supposed to be around, got itself directed almost like one enormous funnel through the open window of the car. So we never saw Bronson at all. All we saw was this enormous cloud of dust coming at us.
Oh,
It was very funny. It was totally unusable, and we're going to have to do it again. But I got a nice laugh out of it.
Take 2. We'll be right back.